Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Another episode of my Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty here on College Football 26. We are in year 6, and it's week 6. And we are ranked number 6. As we are going on the road to take on the number 10 ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. Both of these teams already with the loss. Ohio State's coming in conference. Ours coming to Notre Dame. We are coming off of a 35-13 win on the road at Wisconsin, but it was not a great game in a lot of ways. Turned the ball over 3 times with Brody Sampson, 3 picks. One was a great play by a defensive end. 2 were really, really bad throws. This is another road game. It's going to be a really tough environment. Ohio State is coming off of a 3-point loss at home to the Nebraska Cornhuskers, but they have a really nice win on the road against Georgia. Georgia got 2 losses, but is always a really talented team, tough to beat. And they've beaten an FCS team. Having already taken a look at this roster, they have a returning starting quarterback that's one of the best ones in the country. It's kind of gotten off to a little bit of a slower start as far as turning the ball over. But Talia Mahai here, really good athlete, great athlete, really and truly. Good arm, pretty accurate everywhere he needs to be accurate, and he's really good on the run, good under pressure. We have struggled with the pass rush a bit here over the past couple of weeks. Need to get that straightened up here quickly. Running back, a couple really good guys here at the top. Difference, you got both of them are East-West playmakers. One's got a little bit more thump, but both of them are explosive. The wide receiver group is not this all-world, all-elite group that it typically is, but it's a really good group with a high-end guy here in Greg Crispin. Akeem McLeod, 6'4", height, weight, speed guy, having 94 speed. Falk is super explosive. Brockle is the underneath kind of gadget guy, but is a really good athlete, great change of direction. They have an exceptional redshirt freshman tight end here in Gregory Kelly. Offensive line, just behemoths, great players all the way across. Defensive line, they're really good at the edges. Colby Dickerson is one of the best players in the country. Really good here inside as well with Sean Irvin. The linebackers maybe leave a little bit to be desired considering it's the Buckeyes, but really, really strong group with some good athletes in there. Cornerback room, really good size, good zone and man coverage kind of guys out here. Good athletes. They're going to be tough. Great free safety here in LaMarcus Steven, and while their other safety isn't a great overall player, he is at least a really good athlete. It's a lot of speed. It's really tough to win these games. Let's just see if we can get it done. We're just going to rock the regular unis for both teams. Big Ten matchup. We're 1-0 in the conference. The Buckeyes are 0-1. Neither one of these teams can really afford to have a second loss this early in the season. Both of these teams are priming themselves up to be playoff contenders. We're hoping to end their dream here. It's certainly my plan. Maybe you're not ending the dream with just 2 losses, but his schedule is brutal. We still have to play Oregon. You still have to play Penn State. You still have to play Illinois. You still have to play Nebraska. Got a bunch of ranked teams left on this schedule. Having that second loss this early in the season would be catastrophic in a sense. We're coming off the back-to-back national championships. My goal is to win the national championship. So the secondary goal is to make the playoffs every year. I think if we get there, we give ourselves a fighting chance. As always, though, every time we play Ohio State, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be really hard to beat them. See if we can get the job done. We're going to open up, kicking it off to the Buckeyes. So far, at least in this series, we've had success in beating Ohio State. They typically get off to really good starts. It's not out of the question that I bench a guy like Jabari Boykin, who got off to a good start but didn't show a whole lot last week. We've got to get a pass rush. If that means using more of these finesse rushers versus our, power move guys, and that's something that I'm willing to do because we cannot consistently live with hoping that our secondary guys, who all played really well, had one, great play from Wisconsin, played really well against the Badgers, though. A ton of tip passes, did a really nice job. Did a really bad pass there from Mahai on his first attempt of the day. Try to mix things up. I don't really want to put our cornerbacks in a whole lot of man-to-man today. This is a really strong overall group. Right now, first couple of snaps have not been great from a pass rushing perspective. 3rd and 7. Quick chance to get off the field. Huge play already. Yep, it's up the middle. You're getting no pass rush. These plays are going to have time to develop. They play a little bit more man-to-man in these situations when they bring in 2 tight ends. See if we can shut down this run game if that's what they try to do. Nope, they're going to swing the running back out. Quick pass up the middle. Tight end with a gain of 9. They're stretching guys to make plays. Juan Jacoby's a former cornerback. Another throw. We send pressure. Lisa Jacoby getting a chance to knock that one away, and he does. I think we're going to play this hot. They can make a play. Do they hand it off here? Do not. Been all throws so far. This one to the tight end. Easy 3rd down conversion. You can't live with just strictly sending pressure all the time. Pressure is going to get there, but does not land. Thankfully, the throw was poor. Morton beats his man, and I just missed the sack. Had a real chance of making a play there. Unfortunately, did not work. I got to find a guy along this defensive line that can win his matchup today. Read option. Nice play there from Dalton Slides. Going to set up a 3rd and 10. Number 7's a senior that has made so many plays for us. Need that to continue for sure. Going to come out in man. Let's go back to a cover 3. Show 2. Getting blown off our spot here. They go underneath us, make the tackle. Nice play. Dalton Slide again, back to back. Outstanding plays. What a player he is, dude. There's no way he already has 7 sacks. Why would it even show that? That's might have 7 career sacks. All right. A couple of first downs given up, but we do get the stop eventually defensively. I don't know against this front 4 if we're going to be able to run the football. Brody Sampson coming off of 3 interceptions. Incredibly important we don't put the defense in bad situations today. Now, Sampson, or the other part, has been really good in other facets, right? Bunch of yards, bunch of touchdowns. Turnovers have also come in bunches as well. We can try to cut that off right now. 3 wide receivers. They duck to the inside. We're just not blocking them on the outside. Bad blocking from Pasco there. There's Smith. Nice, easy, confident throw. Really would like to settle Sampson in here early on. Really would like to get this crowd out of this. Counter. These guys are too athletic to let them run free like that. I have to make plays through the air. Just kind of what this already feels like. Treadwell set us up with a 3rd and manageable here. Looks like zone. Third down. Point him up. Sampson's going to take this one and scramble. He's going to get the first down on the 3rd down. Going to maybe toss that over to our tailback. Decided to let Sampson go make that play. Handoff. Stenerud showing a lot of patience. Really good blocking. Nice job controlling it. Kind of look back at this RPO look again. Frank Stump in the backfield. Going to get it out of here again. This time a little bit better blocking. Hennessy's 2nd catch goes for 7 this time. Really scared to run these stretch plays and anything that just allows these freakazoids along this defensive line to kind of get upfield. Hand off the stump. Yep, like that. Just take it up. Could have maybe bounced it outside for a bigger game. Let's get the first down. Let's stay on track. That's what we're aiming for here. Underneath, nice throw there to Hennessy. Really nice hands grab for him there as well. Little jet pass, can we make this work? A 4-on-3 to this side should work. Pasco's going to take it up. It's a gain of 2. 3rd and 1. We have struggled with the kick unit this year. Marco Gee's been outstanding in his career. We've struggled with the kicking here early on. Hand off to Stenerud. When he gets stood up, they're going to give him the first down. Absolutely massive play there. Get this out to Stump. Got some moves inside the 5. Great start here in the early going. Purdue. No way, just an 0-1 trap play works. 0% chance. 0% chance. Just about to get annihilated here. Yep. Oh, Stenerud almost broke his way to the end zone there. Okay. A major surprise there. It's kind of what we were expecting. Try to get outside the pocket. Sometimes you got to stand in there and let it deliver. Didn't do that there. Obviously, you want to make this 2 reads here. Nothing there. Now our center is banged up, Dorian Rich. Barely snuck that one in. Golly. 3-0. Dorian's got a foot contusion. That's going to be a problem here. I don't really think Rasmussen is ready for the big time. Long drive there. Sucks only ended up with 3. Maybe should have done a better job there of kind of staying in the pocket, but the whole time I was kind of planning to scramble out, see if we could give Sampson a chance to go make a play with his legs. You know, if push came to shove. Coming out with a lot of 2 tight end looks here in the early going. I think we're athletic enough at linebacker and stuff to kind of play this way. Handoff, and this one gets bottled up by Ruggins, and then Howard helps to clean it up. Loss of 4. That's the success we've had against Ohio State. We've been able to stop their run game, put them into these, 2nd and 3rd and longs. That's helped us survive, when the talent gap has been larger than it is right now. Into the first quarter, it's a 3-0 lead for the Boilermakers. Ohio State is backed up here. The 3rd and 14 here as we start the second quarter. Would love to keep them in the negative yardage from a rushing perspective for sure. We have 4 wide receivers. We'll stick with 4 linemen and a couple of tight ends. Riggs and Treadwell are good athletes. These guys going to make plays. Plenty of blocking. Plenty of blocking. Big time throw. Cover 3 works a little bit better there against what they ran, but found the hole there underneath. We'll send the linebackers under center here. Pressure almost comes through, but it does do enough to create a low throw there. 2nd and 10. Come on. Got to find guys that win today. Quick RPO. Dalton slide trying to make winning plays out there. That tackle got broken. He's out there making plays. That was Akeem Cloud on the catch. Really like anything here. Short screen underneath. Riggs all over that. Let 10 work. Let him make plays. Get off the field defensively. To make this a 2-score game would be huge. Andre Smith. Not really anything going there. Okay. All right. Do it again, Hennessy. Oh, I should have gone to the outside. I'm not making good judgment on there. Try to cut back across where the backer was going there to try to create a bigger explosive. Doesn't work out in our favor. There's Pasco. First big catch for him today. First down. Actually got a third down conversion earlier. Right? I'm confusing that. First and 10. Stenerud does a nice job. And does a nice job setting those edges there as well on those plays. Let's set up this RPO. Gonna be a lot of this RPO bubble game here for sure. They crash out, we hand it off. First down for Stenerud. Having a really nice early campaign for him. First year as a lead rusher so far has not phased him, the extra touches. There's nothing there though. Middle also won. Covered that well. Oh, like none of this. Let's go. Looking for a chunk here. Outside to Smith. Spin move. Try to get it back to the inside. 18 made a great play. That's that really good safety they have. Play it off. Let's make the catch. Zegu with a big third down conversion. Good run, Stenerud. Great blocking. Purdue strikes again. Make this a 2-score game. Let's look at this blocking again, because this was nothing Stenerud other than showing patience. Come off strong off the edge, Stenerud. Don't hit the speed burst. Boom. Nice block there from the fullback. Then Volk gets to the other guy, seals it off. Cut back inside. Huge hole there. 10-0 lead. Really well executed play. Ten-0 lead for Purdue. Been some long drives that the Boilermakers have put together as well, which is nice. We're getting off to good starts on first down against the Buckeyes. Can you do so here? You do again. Ruggins. I think that was Ruggins, Morton. Ruggins, Morton, and Treadwell make the play there. You go underneath. Just come up, make the tackle. Nice job. 3rd and 2. I think let's show aggressive. I want to see what this looks like when we come out. Nope. Nope. I'm going to throw that. Gets it to the tight end again. Been really heavily involved here so far. Keep them in check. Our first cover 2 look at him today. Wow, Ruggins never gets touched. 77, having a great day here in the early going. Never got touched on that play. Shot the gap. Both the right guard and the center, neither one of them ever touched him. Running back trying to swing out. Ends up being knocked away. Nice play there by Riggs, having a nice game here in the early going as well. Sitting there waiting. It's a 3rd and long. Get him off the field. That one almost intercepted by Jacoby. I think Jacoby's got like 85 catching or something too. We've got Mahi in this Ohio State offense freaked out right now, it appears. That was a really bad 3-down set for them. Nothing really there. Three minutes left. Frank Stump going to get him a carry here. Not terrible blocking. He did a nice job of holding the point of attack, though. Hand off to Stenerud. Almost split the crease there. It's a gain of 1. Probably just going to let this roll. Down to 2-minute warning. Actually, what we got here? Yep, should let it roll. Clemson's taking some shots. Put it away. Wouldn't have really saved it that much time anyway. Kind of, if that's the way the play was going to end up going. Got a chance to make a return. First time we didn't get a first down. So 3 and out. Kind of putting our defense back out there. We do start off with the ball to start the second half. Just trying not to make a mistake. Defense is playing this well. I think that's kind of the key. Big throw, big play. They'll be in the hurry up. Show cover 2. We're going to run a cover 3, though. Got to get some pressure, guys. Almost gets there. Great coverage. Fooled them on that play. Show cover 3 this time and then drop. Go for they go empty. Quick read, though. All over it. In a 6. They're going to hurry it up. Now, if you get a stop, they can snap it fast, which they do. If you get a stop, you may have a chance to call a timeout, but it's a big throw, but Mahi misses it. Or Mahi. Golly, he has missed a couple of throws in this game. Purdue is to fight another down. It goes out of bounds. First and 10, just 1:17 left. Not going to do anything crazy. I want to just try to get Pasco the ball, see if we can make something happen. He's so agile, such a great change of directions. That's there. Just 98 yards passing for Sampson. Obviously, pretty much everything is going to be underneath. I think all 3 incompletions have been throwaways. Uh-oh. Pasco. I couldn't set up another block there. Hurry it up. I should have just stayed with what we had. Flip it. Basically just do the same thing back to the other side. Smith, you got to put on the burners there, baby. All timeout. Let's go. We're not going to get the first down. Let's hurry it up. catch. We're owning this game right now. Don't freak out. Don't be afraid. Let's just go make plays. Quick throw out to Pasco. Try to no-huddle this again. Let's see if we can create a mismatch with Smith. It just doesn't look like that's going to be a thing here today. Bad throw. It's okay. Got that to Smith. Hurry it up. I have to call a timeout here. It's okay. Not going to freak anybody out. Chance to make this a 2-touchdown lead. Man, it's been a defensive game. I mean, we're moving the ball, but this has been some really nice defense being played here. I think we got that. 13-0 heading into halftime. We're doing our job here in the early going. Get the ball to start this second half as well. Ohio State typically starts off well playing against us offensively and then kind of struggle as the rest of the game moves along. So far, at least, that has been the opposite. Right now, we've gotten off to a really good start defensively, trying to make them make plays. Give me just 1 second. We are back. Sorry about that. 13-0. Man, this offense is doing just enough. Gotten points on 3 or 4 drives, though. Can we keep things moving offensively? I think if you're playing in that other camera, you are psychotic. That thing is crazy. Handoff. Man, what blocking is Stenerud with a big explosive to start the second half. Wow. High formation power given Ohio State fits. Golly. There we go. Come on, Samson. Come on. Come on. Can't be as good as you've been and then start making that. Not in this game. We can put these boys away. Make this, maybe not put them away. Make this really tough for them to come back from. Handoff. Stenerud's got great blocking. Spin move. Back to the inside. Buckeyes territory, and he is nearing the century mark here in the early going. The stadium really nervous right now. Get the block. Hennessy trying to make a play. He's going to get a first down. 81 getting his touches today. Run game extension. We're going to go right back to it. Flip it to the other side. Let it be Pasco or Stenerud. Just not getting the block, man. Break the tackle, Pasco. In a 3. I'd really like to find some more explosives. It's tough to do it against this roster. No pressure. And then DeAndre Smith drops it. Finney and Ganafo to hold down that spot there. Going to dump it off Stenerud. Look at that. First down for number 20. Huge third down conversion. Man. I want this to be yeah. Nice block, Pasco. Tried to help set that up by going a little bit too far outside. Didn't quite work out the way we wanted it to. I'll find something here. Sampson just going to scramble. It's inside the 10 in Purdue. Great chance here, really making this a tough comeback bid for the Buckeyes. Over to Zegwu, who's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown. That's Zegwu's first touchdown like a millennia. 2-point conversion attempt, try to make this a full 3-touchdown, 3 extra point lead. Pasco can't make anything happen. Nice 10-play drive there, though, to start this second half. Ohio State's in trouble. Still just 3 scores, technically. We know they're plenty explosive with their playmakers. The early going has not been great. Keep tackling one of space, just keep making plays. That's all I can ask. Deep handoff. I mean, excellent blocking there. Excellent blocking. Excellent blocking. Really nice play. So all our pressure up the middle, they were able to get to the outside. 1st and 10, 3 wide receiver set. Pressure trying to get there. Joey Wolf all over. And back-to-back really good plays there to 24. Gotta stop being so antsy trying to get these hit stick tackles as well. Just make plays. Ruggins is going to get a sack, and it's a fumble picked up from Morton. He's going to get drugged down inside the 25, but a massive turnover here for the Boilermakers. They are trying their best to put this game away. Ruggins comes in. He's our guy that's winning today. We have found our winning defensive lineman. Ruggins has by far been the most consistent force both against the run and, trying to get pressure on, I think it's Mahi here. Ruggins just comes in. Makes the play, able to poke the ball out. Morton scoops it, almost scores there. Just huge. Underneath Pasco. Couple of nice blocks at number 1. Almost 10. Barely saves that from being a touchdown. Oh my goodness, that was close. The burst of speed you get from him is just insane. I'm telling you, Andre Smith is banged up. That is not what you're looking for. We need a little more tranquil here. Underneath Pasco, just nothing there. Leave him out right now, right? See back in. Okay. Nothing. Stowed away. Take a field goal. Real workman-like performance from our quarterback Sampson today. Doing exactly what we need him to do, though. Nothing explosive. We've thrown the ball away several times. It's had some really big scrambles. 22-0 lead to the defenses. Forced fumble from Oscar Robinson. Morton picks it up. Don't get the scoop and score. They do end up getting a field goal. That's a couple of tackles there from 13. Keep winning. Right now, Ohio State has 0 rushing yards on the game. Purdue has 123 on the ground, 182 through the air. There we go. Nice play from Treadwell. Keep winning with Ruggins. He is hot right now. That time he gets knocked off his block. Treadwell back-to-back really nice plays. This offense is starting to get booed here at home. They go empty. Joey Wolf is so close. Nice first down throw there. Had to have it. Riggs is all over him. Some pressure here. There we go. Nice play by Boykins. Third man here. Underneath, great quick tackle there from Tremaine Ali. Rocco's third catch for just 24 yards. And the Boo Birds are back out again. Maybe it was their lucky charm. Running back swings out. Pressure going to come from Joey Wolf. Mahi just throws it up out of bounds. The Buckeyes are going to have to punt it. This has been really poor offense. Mahi had plenty of throws early in this game that could have been third down completions. Some of them big plays down the field. Offense has just not been in sync. Spin move from Smith. Good to see him back, at least appears to be healthy. Wear and tear looks okay for him. Okay, let him play then. Run game has been largely superb here. Not on this play. Also 3. What do we want here? What do we want? What do we want?
Ready, set. Cricket.
Pressure lands. Knocks that away. Third and 13. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Pressed the wrong button there. 3 and out. I really want to put this game away. Really hoping that was going to be the possession. Oh. There's no way Ohio State goes away this quietly on offense. They're too good. They're too talented. Ruggeds just keep making plays. They can't block him. 4 tackles for loss and a sack today. But he's absolutely our player of the game right now. Big throw. Good play. Almost overshot his receivers. Good thing he's like a 6'4". Yeah, King Cloud, that's one of the 6'4", 6'5". 3rd and 4. Come on. Heading to the 4th quarter. I think this is 4-down territory for Ohio State. Purdue's had enough success on offense, eating up drive, eating up a lot of clock. I don't think there's any chance you can punt this ball back away in this situation. I think this is 4-down territory, unless you really get backed up. I think I want to come screaming here. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Everybody's largely set up how I would like. Pressure does not come. He's got all day. Gets to the tight end. Great protection up front. I think they kept the running back in there, so there's a lot of... Oh, actually sent the running back out. Also kind of watching the stream on my phone so I can take a look at some things like that. It's really nice blocking. Couldn't get around people. Ooh. Ruggins is having a day on the interior. Second and 10. Going to try to send pressure here again, this time from the linebackers. It's a handoff. Jacoby gets run over. Treadwell helps with the tackle. First down. Good blocking that time. They double team Ruggins. Big tackle there from Riggs. I really at times thought that he might be the thumbnail player of the game. Right now it has to be Ruggins for us though. Joey Wolf I think has been pretty impressive today. Ooh, nice run there from 24. Ohio State, it's fourth quarter time. They know they got to go get it. Show 2 here. If we can force him into a mistake. It's really good blocking there again. Slough with another outstanding tackle on the outside. Second and 6. Another handoff, and again it is Ruggins. Wow, still breaking tackles. I don't know who this running back is, but he is, I don't remember his name, but he is insane. Still, really bad play for them. I don't know how he got out of that pile. I get a good jump there with Ruggins. Pressure is going to come from Morton, though. A sack for a loss of 8. I think with some pressure here. 3rd and 18. Mind kind of backing them up here. This pressure come. He misses a throw. Wide open. This guy's an outstanding quarterback. He's just not making the plays today. It's another wide open throw he has missed. Stenerud, really nice blocking up front. He's over the century mark. Yet again, but his 3rd straight week. Another handoff, don't get the block that time. Won't got beat to the point of attack. 2nd and 10. Try to dump this out to Stenerud, get some of it, and he actually ends up getting 6. Really nice. Really nice. This is pretty much game right here for the Buckeyes. Going to our signature play here. Got the Pasco. Great block, and Pasco with a big play. Spin move back to the inside. Big first down. Sampson's finally over 200 yards passing. That might have been the dagger there. 10th catch for Pasco's at 91 yards. Ohio State has done an outstanding job of not letting any of these underneath routes really become explosive. Stenerud is able to outrun 42, still going inside the 15, down at the 11. Blood in the water now.
On the ready. Fire.
1st and 10. Cut back here for Sampson. A little QB run game. Gain of 4.
Okay, ready?
What a defensive performance. This out to Stenerud. Gets the block. Gonna be a score. 28-0. I feel like this offense has had to execute really well, but just the defensive performance from the Boilermakers has been shocking, to be honest with you. It's been weeks since we've had a consistent pass rush. Oscar Ruggins really delivered that for us today. I mean, what an incredible performance from him. A lot of ways, kind of single-handedly on some of these possessions, kind of shutting this team down. And he's really clogged up the run game really well. Big carry here for 24. Holly with a nice tackle. Lorenz has 8 yards on 8 carries. Why are they eating up so much clock there? Pressure trying to come through as Ruggins. A big throw over. It's a big completion. It's going to be a score. Shutout is over. I went for the interception, tried to get him in position. Terrible job. And the Buckeyes fans, still largely a packed out house. Terrell Redmond, another freshman tight end for them. Just goes up, grabs it. Really bad play there from Howard. Turns it to a score. Really wanted that shutout. Game ain't over. Game is not over. I hate these onside kicks. I hate them. I do. There we go. Roth picks it up. Put it away. Are they going to call timeouts and stuff? That's a big key here. Gain of 3. They're not going to call timeouts. Two-minute warning. 1 first down away.
On the double. 3 and 25.
Big run, great blocking. Stenerud inside the 20, gonna score again. What a day for David Stenerud here. 3 touchdowns, over 180 total yards of offense. 36, I am shocked. This is a shocking score. Shocking score. Wow. They're trying to run the clock out. I'm gonna let Stenerud get his stats though.
Ready up.
I know he loves his playing time, but he has, went through his. Decided not to transfer after we did technically redshirt him, but he played enough there as a true freshman to be able to redshirt while also not transfer out. He's waited his turn to be the lead back. I'm gonna let him get his work. I think Treadwell's had a nice game. I think Ali's had a nice game. The defense in general has had a really nice game. Howard had one bad play. They've had guys get open against us in zone coverage a couple of times in man, but they just have not made us pay. Their tight end has certainly put in a little work. Big hit there from Riggs. Like, I don't even know who would be their thumbnail player. Like, I really don't know who it would be. Jacoby is starting to come around. It seems like he's really progressing. That'd be the last play of the game here.
Here we go.
Ohio State fighting to the end. Not enough there. Should be game 36-7. Ohio State shell-shocked as the number 10 team in the country, but what a resounding victory for Purdue. Really workmanlike effort in this game. Overall, Sampson, Pascoe, Smith, Hennessy, these guys making the ugly blocks, the tough plays. Sampson missed a throw or two that would have given us another score maybe in this game in total. Sampson was really good, a lot more accurate than he has been on some of his, turnover throws. Thought he was really good with what we needed from him today. I think Stenerud was outstanding. Our defense was phenomenal. Really bottled them up. We held them to 6 to 8 yards on 16 rushes, while we averaged over 9 yards a carry. He had not a lot in this passing game. A lot of underneath stuff, but we were really efficient on third down. They were really good on third down, too. 0 for 1 on fourth down. We won the turnover battle with the strip sack fumble there from Oscar Ruggins. But, not a great performance from Brody Sampson by any stretch of the imagination. I call it workman. I don't really know how else to. Game managing, right? We put the ball in his hands a lot, let him try to get it to our playmakers, see if we can make plays. The Ohio State defense did a really nice job of getting off blocks on the edges and making tackles. 29-38, 216, 2 touchdowns, no picks, nothing even close to being intercepted. Stenerud, dominant. I think Sampson did a really nice job extending plays with his legs, got out of the pocket, were able to throw the ball away several times. That was a lot of his incompletions. Then, of course, run a little bit of quarterback run game in there. Stumps 2 carries, went okay. Would like to get him more touches, but Stenerud just riding the hot hand in this game here in particular. 3 rushes, over 20 yards for him, including a long of 44 in the receiving game. Pascoe, a lot of underneath stuff, really for the whole team. Stenerud scored out of the backfield. Zegwu's good to get him a score there as well. Hennessy and Smith essentially run game extensions. Really having a hard time finding any explosives for them. And I think part of it is the teams that we're playing a really tough schedule here. Stump did have a nice play out of the backfield. Just 1 catch for Gamp. At least Zegwu did a little bit there for us. And Tranquil got a catch as well. I think Dalton Sly was really, really good today. Really tackled well in space. I think Riggs was really good early. It was kind of quiet for a lot of this game. Ruggins absolutely dominated. 4 tackles for loss. The strip sack fumble was huge. Treadwell, I think, played really well in the second half. Jacoby, I was pretty impressed with him. Howard gave up the big play, but I think for the large part, played pretty well. Really hard to complain much at all about this defense. I think Joey Morton ended up with a sack. Wolf did not get one, but he played well, in my opinion. I think he got a couple of times of really getting pressure here on Mahai. He was a big reason why we maybe saw some of those bad throws. Mahai, 26-36, 250. Touchdown, no picks, but did have the fumble. Lorenz, 8 carries, 8 yards. Bandy, 5 carries, 16 yards. And Lorenz was really impressive. 3 broken tackles on 8 rushes. Just did not get much of a chance there to make anything happen. They tried to find Kelly a couple of times. Hit Redmond for the big strike. Just a lot of underneath stuff here, too. Not really anything explosive. Crispin, we held him to just 2 catches for 30 yards. Defensively, I think Steven looked really good. Addison, their safeties came up and certainly made tackles and made plays. You see these secondary guys, a lot of these guys having to make a lot of tackles. Just 4 tackles for loss. Offensive line did a really, really good job today. No sacks. Obviously, no interceptions. This was a bloodbath for Ohio State's offense. It was a really, really bad day for them. They did not do near enough to make things happen. Let's get their safety as their thumbnail player. I think I kind of like that. Steven here, if we can lock on. There we go. They just really didn't have anybody that stood out and did anything crazy. Then we're, of course, going to go Ruggins. Is this the Morton sack? Yep, this is the Morton sack. Let's see. This will at least be an easy one to get Ruggins here. Man, Ruggins had a phenomenal game, man. He was really good today. Really good today. Always nice to see one of our big body interior guys put together a performance like, because it changes the entire defense. You know, we came into this game giving up over 30 points a game. Now you come out of it and you give up 7 points to Ohio State. Like, if I can get somebody on that defensive line to make plays, stop the run, it just does so much for this team. Because if we're not turning the ball over offensively, like, eventually we're going to wear you down. We're going to pop some runs. You're going to make some good passes. You're going to make some plays on that side. Get a commitment here from Tommy Gossett, a 4-star inside linebacker. Vince Ruggs, 4-star edge rusher, decides to commit to us as well. Recruiting class is starting to come together. I think we got some misses that we're going to have here. And even with the top 10 win, we only move up to number 5. Stenerud, the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. I think that's the first time he's ever hit that. Got another big matchup. Oregon has lost twice, though. Take a look at the scores. Around the country, Oklahoma State over Arizona State. We have UCLA over Penn State, another top 10 matchup where the road team won it in the Big Ten. UCLA with a really, really big win over Penn State, who's ranked number 9 despite being 3-2. Virginia Tech over Boston College. I really hope we're not going for we got a lot of football left to play, but I kind of hope that if we make the Big Ten championship game, that we don't play UCLA again and have that be the 3rd time in a row of doing that. Pitt, huge over App State. Auburn, number 1 team in the country, gets a big home win there against Tennessee, who's already got 2 losses here in their 6 games. Alabama survives Arkansas's upset bid. Missouri able to beat Texas. North Carolina over Virginia. Florida throttles Vanderbilt. USC over Wisconsin by a couple of scores. TCU over Texas Tech. Texas Tech starting to fall kind of on hard times after winning that national championship in year 1. Clemson over Notre Dame. Notre Dame now at 5-2. They've lost back-to-back games. They're all the way out of the top 25. Michigan over Minnesota, big. And then Syracuse able to upset Oregon, so a big win there for Syracuse. And then Cal by 2 scores over Miami. Miami in danger now of falling out of that top 25. Players of the week. Richard Bland out of Minnesota, interception, a fumble force, 2 fumble recoveries. And then Darren McCarrion out of Charlotte, 250 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns. He even had a fumble. And, of course, Davis Stenerud is your Big Ten Player of the Week there. Heisman watch. Pasco, not a great game, probably falls out, and he does. Still going to have a chance, I think, at making for a return to that. Sampson now 13 touchdowns, 5 picks. Really, really, again, solid, strong performance from him. Stenerud got a chance, dude. Got a chance to do really big things this year. He is a menace. Pasco, yeah, 149 yards receiving per game. He's going to be one of the nation's best time this is all said and done. Obviously, a pretty quiet game there for Gant. Defensively, Riggs still easily leading the way in tackles. He's going to be an All-American type guy, in my opinion. And the really nice game there for Ruggins kind of puts his season on the map now. 6 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, puts him tied for the team lead. Kind of a mixed bag. A lot of guys there making plays. And we didn't miss a field goal with Gee, which is nice. Take a look at recruiting. Let's go look at our newest commitments. We had edge rusher, Vince Ruggs, out of Indiana. It's always nice to keep these guys at home. Another pure power type guy, 79 power move, 87 strength, 80 acceleration. Pretty good run defender there, 73, at least initially. Now we can move these points. We got points to kind of throw around. So let's see. We're obviously out of this, so we'll take him out. Alvarado, no way we bounce into that, I don't think. It's an edge setter archetype. There's no rushing upside, pass rush upside to him at all. And then we got in Gossett here, an 80 speed, 90 acceleration, 77 zone, a true freshman here out of Chicago. So now we're going to go here to Malink. We're leading here. Here comes Georgia, though, and they have the pipeline. All we can do is what we can do here. I mean, that's really all there is to it. Going after Fokua here. Probably need to, let's just go ahead and up him to 50. Yeah, let's go ahead and up him to 50. Just in case. Not 25. I want to go to 50. All right, now we can let's kind of start things back over now. Recruiting battle with Syracuse. I think we can win this. As long as we beat Oregon, I think we'll win his commitment. Really like Archambault. I mean, decent speed, not a great athlete. Going to have to take a little time developing as a passer for sure. Running back looking really good here for Talbot. He's not a fantastic athlete, so I'm not going to go crazy with the hours. So Melton here, we know his pitches. Still the only people recruiting him. I think as long as we just keep plugging away with this, we're out to a pretty big lead. None of these teams have the pipeline. Should be ours to lose, to be honest with you. Mills is going to be tough. I think we're going to get Godot here, though. The pipeline is nervous, but we do have him coming in on a visit this week as well. So a victory here would be really nice. Should get 2 commitments if we beat Oregon. I think at this point in time, just kind of even worth really going after Joe Smith. I think you're going to at least get one of these guys here. So we'll take him off. Blue still looking okay here. Okay, so we're in the top. He's moved to his top 5. Go ahead and get that working. Okay, looking good for the guards. You want to make a push for 50 points here for Jamison. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think we're going to get Vic. Let's just keep putting the 25 there. We should get Vic for sure. That should be a definite. Doesn't pro potential maybe is not the best thing we have working for us here, but we'll make it work. Ruggs. We can take him off the board. Yeah, let's leave Dennis to go ahead and take him off. There's just nothing we can do here for Wade, man. Like, no way we get back into that. The pipeline is over. Let's take those 50 away. This guy's not going to be anything special. We'll just keep the 25 there. God dang. I think that battle's over too, but just don't want to. I don't want to give it up. I want to make sure we get Runyon. All right, let's take a look. We got hours to spend. And do you try to find like a... Sometimes you can find like those 3-star dual threat quarterbacks that are really good. Occasionally they can be gems. Let's take a look at Bobo and Dunbar here. Just to see. I'm always interested because sometimes like we kind of missed out on that in this past class, thinking we had a guy that was going to be superb, not Bobo. Okay. Yeah. 65 hours. We're just going to go with Archambault. But yeah, sometimes you can find like really, really high level 3-star quarterback guys. It's just kind of random as to whether or not you actually find them and make it work. Sean Lemons. 4-star wide receiver. We could be bringing in 2 already in this class. Not crazy about doing that. A couple of centers. Plenty of wide receivers to go after late in the process if you really want to. 3-star guys. We don't have to go after more players. Like, feel pretty good about getting Archambault. Pretty good about getting Talbot. See if I can find another running back. I think that actually would be a really nice idea for us. Finding running backs that are being underlooked at here. Willie Coffey and Workman. Okay, Willie Coffey. Going to be really hard to overcome that, though, but we'll offer him a scholarship. Take a quick look at Workman. Not crazy about this. Okay. Save the points. Let's put 10 here on Coffey and just see. I mean, if Boston College is really going to go after him, that's probably not something we can overcome, not without starting to throw a bunch of hours at him. And I don't think we have any battles that are just kind of throwaway stuff. We could probably drop Melton, to be honest with you, but he's a 5-star wide receiver that I really want to get. All those are battles. Only people going after Vic, he does not seem to love us for whatever reason. I think we're good where we're at. Ooh. We just need to take these points away from Biggs. Put them towards Winston. Let's just do that. I just don't know that we can consistently come back in that matchup. We do have the pipeline here for Winston as well. He's not a great player. Maybe more of like a strong safety type with his athleticism, but... All right, so a little bit longer into the episode there with the recruiting. Got another big one here on deck in the next one. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my Scouter Mariners franchising with channel as well. And, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Still having a blast in the series. Hoping to keep it going. Talk to you a little bit later. Thank you.